It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Very good morning. If you have just tuned in, welcome to it. It's a brand new week on your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso. Brandon Yates, our sports reporter, now joins us to unpack a very busy sporting weekend on just about every level. But let's kick it off with our youth sports focus this morning and a little bit of tennis.
Plenty of international and local youth sports happening all across the weekend. But in the words of Trevor Noah, let's just keep it here in South Africa for now. With some junior tennis, the junior Under-16 tennis championships took place in Pretoria over the weekend, and Leighton Cronje walked away with the boys' title, and Minette van Vreden took the girls' title. And it was a bit of an upset there because both players defeated the number one seed, so big congrats to both of them. And then moving back abroad, the World Junior Rowing Championships happened in Minsk over the weekend, and a couple of South African rowers were performing exceptionally well there over the weekend. But the best performer must have been Jean van der Westhuizen, who walked away with the bronze medal in the 1,000-meter sprints in the under-18 section. And then, and then bringing it back home, the National Primary Schools Netball Championship took place over the weekend as well, and Mooi Rivier were the under-13 division champions. So big congrats to them.
Man, I went to school at Treverton, just around the corner from
Mooi brilliant!
Rivier,
So they're representing.
Done.
Big congrats. And then just some important news in terms of under-18 rugby. We have some new coaches for the SA under-18 team and the SAA under-18 team. Lance Senden and Sean Erasmus are going to coach the SA Under-18 and the SAA Under-18 teams, respectively, going into that European tour in August.
Brilliant stuff. Then, of course, a couple of big results. Rugby being played across the land. Take us through some of the biggest rivalries. So much rugby happening over the weekend. Yeah, big rivalries as well. Uffies just seem to be climbing that ladder once again. Wow.
With a massive 63-0 win over Glenwood. Pretoria boys also just went down to Maritzburg 24-22, and that was a big comeback victory for Maritzburg there. And Paul Roos just dominating Bishops there with a 46-24 win. Paul boys, I mean...
And Sachs did put up a brave showing,
they sure did,
must
but I mean,
be said. The
Sachs were leading at halftime, and then Paul boys just did the usual business and came back from behind like real champions do. And
I want you to look at those score lines. Look at the scores on both sides. That's why we love schoolboy rugby, because the points are scored.
Exactly.
Awesome,
they play without
stuff.
fear, running rugby, awesome stuff to watch, as always.
And then anything stand out to anyone to watch, any team to watch?
It has to be Paul Boys High. Get this, 39 games undefeated now over the last 12 months. This team, I'm going to put it out there, probably the best schoolboy rugby team that South Africa's ever had. 39 games unbeaten in the last year. It doesn't get better than that.
And I'd really like you to take on board that last year we were talking about the rebuilding phase that they're going to be going through now.
This was going to be a difficult year for them. And then,
a lot of their seniors.
Yeah, we thought this would be a difficult year. Now they've still got 8 guys in that Craven Week team, another like 6 or 7 in the SA Under-18 team. I mean, that school just produces rugby players year after year after year.
Way to put your hand up, but we're going to take, I would like to say, a quick break before we get back into our sporting world. We're going to get into the news now and our sporting lineup, then unpack all of the weekend sporting action. We'll see you right now.